Hi and welcome to the Textile and Fashion Industry Training Centre, TaF.tc, the first continuing education and training centre for the textile and fashion industry here in Singapore. This pre-course counselling video aims to provide prospective students with an introduction of TaF.tc, policies and procedures. TaF.tc is the appointed training arm of the Textile and Fashion Federation, TaF for short. Established in 1983, we've become Singapore's first continuing education and training centre, CET, for the textile and fashion industry. Since 1 January 2012, TaF.tc has been registered with Council for Private Education, CPE. TaF.tc aspires to be the leading capability developer in the global fashion industry, and we aim to inculcate each individual with the attitude, skills and knowledge that will contribute to the development of the textile and fashion industry. TaF.tc endeavours to provide our students with unique, highly efficient industry-based training programs which will give them the competitive edge in the global textile and fashion industry. In TaF.tc, our courses are based on best practices in the textile and fashion industry, while the curriculum is taught by notable industry practitioners who are passionate about sharing their expertise with the next generation through consulting, mentoring and training. Our impressive global and local network of partners in the textile and fashion industry will provide open doors to an exciting fashion career. In TaF.tc, we believe in committing to our vision and mission, taking ownership in everything we do. We advocate respect and embrace diversity. TaF.tc is easily accessible from anywhere in Singapore due to its central location. Our main campus is located within Central Plaza. We have 3 classrooms: the drafting room, design room, and a training room. Our second campus is located within Tai Hong Centre. There is a sophisticated footwear lab, and drafting room, which will enhance your learning experience. Each of these rooms are designed for conducive learning and fully furnished with state-of-the-art industrial machines. TaF.tc offers 4 disciplines to prepare you for the fashion industry. They are merchandising and marketing, apparel design and product development, footwear design and product development, industrial engineering, quality and production. Each discipline will be delivered through lectures, discussion, demonstrations, real-time case studies, blended learning, factory visits and hands-on activities. For skills-based training, the trainer-to-student ratio per class is 1:20. For lecture-based training, teacher-to-student ratio is at 1:35. Merchandising and marketing is an essential module for those interested to build a career in the fashion industry, as well as practitioners who wish to upgrade their skills. Merchandising entails in-depth product knowledge, which includes fabric, design, product development, apparel production, right down to quality control. Marketing covers retail merchandise buying, branding, and the creation of sustainable value chain. You will learn all the critical skills involved in delivering the final product to the store at the right time. Specialization comes in 2 levels: WSQ Advanced Certificate in Fashion Technology, WSQ Diploma in Fashion Technology. In the WSQ Advanced Certificate in Fashion Technology, there are a total of 6 modules which run over the duration of 5 months for part-time studies. For the WSQ Diploma in Fashion Technology, there are a total of 13 modules. Full-time studies run over the duration of 3.5 months, while part-time studies take up to 12 months to complete. Apparel design and product development is for those who are interested to enter the fashion industry, especially in the area of product development and technical design. The design process goes beyond drawing a pretty picture. This program emphasizes the provision of the technical specification of materials, stitch and seam construction, pattern development, and more. At TaF.tc, you'll learn in-depth knowledge in fabrics, quality, size specifications, drafting, and sewing in order to enable to convert a pretty picture into a real garment. This specialization comes in 2 levels: WSQ Advanced Certificate in Fashion Technology, WSQ Diploma in Fashion Technology. In the WSQ Advanced Certificate in Fashion Technology, there are 6 modules that run over the duration of 7 months for part-time studies. In the WSQ Diploma in Fashion Technology, there are a total of 13 creative modules that run over the duration of 3.5 months for full-time studies and up to 12 months for part-time studies. This footwear diploma is the first of its kind in Singapore. If you're a shoe lover, this program is definitely for you. This is a jointly developed program by TaF.tc and Ars Tutoria, a world-renowned Italian footwear institution. They have provided training for notable brands like Nine West, Aldo, Nike, and LVMH. This program will give you a comprehensive overview from shoe design, pattern making to marketing. It will be delivered by TaF.tc and Ars Tutoria trainers and can be completed within 3 months. Industrial engineering, quality and production are for those who are interested to enter a career or to improve the skills in these areas within the fashion industry. This course teaches optimization of human resources and production planning. As this is an industry-focused course, it will run on an ad hoc basis, so do send us your inquiries. So what's next? At the end of each module, you'll receive a Statement of Attainment, SOA. Upon completion of the respective discipline, you'll be a proud recipient of the Workforce Skills Qualification WSQ Diploma or WSQ Advanced Certificate in Fashion Technology. To graduate, you must achieve a competent grade and fulfill a minimum of 75% training hours for each module. For student pass holders, you need to be aware that it is mandated by Immigration and Checkpoints Authority of Singapore (ICA) that a minimum of 90% attendance on a monthly basis must be fulfilled in order to retain your student pass. TaF.tc's student support services are devoted to help all students attain their academic goal and make smooth transition to their studying environment. The student support services include student orientation program, factory visits, and library access for references. At any point in time, if you find it difficult to manage the pace of the course, come speak to our academic counselors, and they can support you to identify and work towards your academic goals. Thinking about job opportunities in the fast-paced industry already? Check in with our career counselor as they can support you in making career choices, exploration, and matching of jobs in the textile and fashion industry. Your well-being is of utmost importance to us here at TaF.tc. So if you're experiencing personal, relationship, and work-related issues, you can always approach our trained student counselor, and don't worry because all information will be kept confidential. The enrollment process is very simple and can be completed in 5 steps. First, download the enrollment form from our website or complete the online enrollment at www.TaF.tc.org. Secondly, upon completion, submit your enrollment form with all the supporting documents. At this point, you're required to make your application fee payable to TaF.tc. Third, a notification of acceptance or NOA will be sent when your application is approved. Next, signing of student contract. And finally, make your payment, and that's it. For international students, there are 2 additional points to take note of. When applying for Student Pass, an in-principle approval or IPA letter by the Immigration and Checkpoints Authority (ICA) will be sent to you upon approval. If you have an existing valid pass, such as Dependent Pass, Work Pass, or Student Pass, a letter of consent will be required from the respective statutory board prior to signing of the student contract. International students who wish to pursue full-time studies in Singapore are required to apply for Student Pass. Applicants must obtain a valid Student Pass issued by the Singapore Immigration and Checkpoint Authority (ICA) before the course commences. There are 4 steps in completing your Student Pass application. The first, submit all relevant and supporting documents to TaF.tc 2 months before the course commences. We will then process the documents, and once approved, you will receive a notification of acceptance called NOA from TaF.tc. After that, TaF.tc will submit your Student Pass application to ICA on your behalf. TaF.tc will then forward the in-principle approval (IPA) and pro forma invoice to you once your Student Pass application is approved by ICA. Based on the requirements stipulated in the IPA letter, you will need to make necessary preparations before departure to Singapore. Please notify TaF.tc on your date of arrival, and we will make an appointment for you to collect your Student Pass from ICA. Do remember to bring along your IPA letter, as this document is required for your entry to Singapore. Welcome to Singapore. Should you decide to withdraw from the course, let's have a conversation to understand your situation. TaF.tc will try our best to accommodate and help students achieve their academic goals. However, a few conditions must be met before withdrawal or transfer can be considered. First, in line with WDA's requirements, students must meet a minimum attendance rate of 75% based on training hours. Next, in line with ICA's requirements, students on Student Pass are to achieve minimum monthly attendance rate of 90%. All outstanding fees must be settled prior to request for withdrawal or transfer. Just a few simple steps to withdraw from a course. First, complete and submit your student request form to the student management. Next, the head of student management department will arrange an interview with you to discuss about the conditions for withdrawal. If you wish to proceed with the withdrawal, an official letter will be issued to effect this withdrawal. Do note that an administrative fee for withdrawal will be applicable. After that, student management will notify you on the amount according to the refund table within 7 working days from the date of request. We understand that this is a life-changing journey for you, and during this phase of exploration, you may have thoughts of changing your specialization. If this is on your mind, just follow these few steps. First, complete and submit your student request form to student management. Once your application is approved, your current student contract will be dissolved and a new contract will be drafted. Do note that there will be an administrative fee for this transfer. Payment can be made to the student management. And voila, it's that simple. So for more information on the refund and for your transfer policies, please visit TaF.tc's website. After submitting all your documents and receiving our notification of acceptance, the next step is to sign the student contract. Student management will contact you personally to inform you once the contract is ready. Here are some insights on the process. Once you've been accepted into the course, you'll be given 2 copies of the student contract to sign, and 1 copy will be given back to you. The student contract will include the course information, fees, refund policy, and additional information. Please ensure that all details in the contract are correct, such as your name, your NRIC, passport, or student pass number before you sign it. You can make your payment after signing the student contract. We accept cash, internet banking, check, or even telegraphic transfer. There will be a cooling-off period of 7 working days after you sign the contract. TaF.tc ensures that all our students are protected against loss of tuition fees paid by students in the event that a private education institute or PEI is unable to continue operating. This fee protection scheme, also known as FPS, is only applicable to students paying more than 30% of the full course fee. Please visit our website for more information on FPS, miscellaneous fee, and subsidies available for Singaporean citizen, permanent residents, and international students. As an institute, we aim to deliver the highest standard of quality service to all our students. We hope to foster a positive learning experience in TaF.tc, so please give us your most genuine feedbacks or discuss with us if you have grievances or disputes. We will acknowledge your feedback within 3 working days, and a feasible solution will be provided within 14 working days. You may also approach the Council of Private Education, or CPE for short, for advice or other services should you encounter problems with a private institution. CPE is a statutory board sanctioned with the legislative power to regulate private education sectors. Should we not be able to come to an amicable solution, the case will be referred to the Singapore Mediation Centre or Singapore Institute of Arbitrators through the CPE Student Services Centre. For more information that's available on CPE's website, please visit www.cpe.gov.sg. Welcome to Singapore, a bustling city packed with exciting experiences that await your discovery. The Singapore legal system is a rich tapestry of laws, institutions, values, history, and culture. Like a Singapore-made quilt, each strand of the legal system is woven together to form a unique national identity. According to the Ministry of Manpower, if you're on a student pass, you're not allowed to work while you're in Singapore. Students are also required to fulfill the terms and conditions for student pass by the ICA. So please be mindful of these laws in Singapore. Drugs possession and misuse in Singapore is a capital offence. Individuals who are found guilty may face capital punishment. Smoking in Singapore is legal, with the exception of indoor premises and places where the public congregate. All sheltered areas are non-smoking zones, and this includes, but it's not limited to, bus stops, pedestrian bridges, sheltered walkways, and also hospital outdoor compounds. Under the Liquor Control Supply and Consumption Bill, it states that alcohol cannot be consumed in public places between 10:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. daily, and takeaway alcohol can only be sold up till 10:30 p.m. However, drinking in private premises is permitted. Vandalism in Singapore is a punishable offence by caning, and there have been cases of foreigners who have been caught and punished for doing so. It's an offence to litter in Singapore. The maximum fine for repeated offenders can go up as high as $10,000. The courts may also impose corrective work orders, also known as CWOs, which require offenders to clean public areas for up to 12 hours. Under the Singapore law, arriving travellers need to pay taxes to bring in cigarettes or other tobacco products, liquor products, or taxable goods exceeding the duty-free concession and goods and services tax relief, or GST. Singapore is a multicultural society with many languages being spoken among its people. English is our predominant language and is spoken by most of the population. Chinese, Malay, and Tamil are the more dominant second languages in Singapore. This small cosmopolitan city has everything to offer. Looking for an accommodation in Singapore is at the convenience of your fingertips. Information is easily available on the internet. Just key in your requirements and expectations, and there you go. Singapore also offers hostels to overseas students for easy living. Hostels offer a comfortable environment with basic facilities and even Wi-Fi, all at a price that will not burn a hole in your pocket. Trust me, Singapore is a small city and it takes only 1.5 hours to travel from one end to the other. Coupled with the advanced transportation system, which includes the Mass Rapid Transit, or MRT, buses and taxis, this makes travelling really hassle-free. Singapore has a very efficient and widespread system of healthcare and was ranked #1 in the world by Bloomberg in 2004. The healthcare services include hospitals with round-the-clock accident and emergency medical service, also called A&E. There are also polyclinics with subsidized outpatient medical care, health screening, and pharmacy services for locals. Lastly, private clinics are available everywhere with the ability to deal with non-life-threatening illnesses and situations. As you might have heard, Singapore is among one of the safest countries to live in. Crime rates are low. Nonetheless, it's still important to take normal security precautions while you're living here. Thank you for completing this pre-course counselling video. We hope that your learning journey will be a fun and fruitful one. And do remember to print out your certificate of completion at the end.